Cutting cords using gold light. Exercise number 30. During our long sojourn in the cosmos, particularly on three-dimensional Earth, souls became attached to various other persons. The cords of attachment can become particularly onerous and act like a weight, like a ship with multiple anchors drowning itself in deep waters. These attachments can be emotional, physical, sexual, romantic, financial, familial, or professional, based on perceived obligations, responsibilities and debts, or any combination thereof. None of these attachments are necessary for being in a relationship except for one, the gold light of unconditional love between your heart and another's. Any other bonds bog you down and endure into perpetuity, while you might helplessly return to similar persons and scenarios over and over, like a weary hamster on a wheel. Often, uncut cords can lead you back to that same soul again and again, creating difficulties and challenges throughout many lifetimes. All that is needed is to break the attachment once and for all eternity by cutting those cords of connection. Relationships are an important means through which humans learn, grow, evolve, and heal. There are suitable, appropriate, and simple ways to be in a relationship, as well as to end a relationship. One of the tools that can effectively help is called cutting cords. The cutting cords exercise can end all karmic attachments, taken one at a time. The purpose of this exercise is to help you break free of unnecessary ties and lighten your load. Although it may seem counterintuitive, this exercise is helpful, perhaps imperative, to disconnect all ties with every person in your life and those from other lifetimes as well, except for the gold light between hearts. All you will ever need is unconditional love between your heart and that of another, as you break the karmic chain through cutting cords. The cutting cords exercise is particularly powerful to use with someone you have or had acute difficulties with, a partner or lover, friend, child, parent, other relative, neighbor, or even a political figure who, just thinking of this person, is cringeworthy and upsetting. Although this exercise may seem like a disguised form of forgiveness, it is a simple, straightforward practice using gold light, Creator Source, and your own discernment. You may generally find that this exercise can be done just once with most people, leading directly to completion, after which you feel relief. Other times, with another individual, you don't feel done, and you may feel the need to perform this exercise many times, You can use your discernment and pay attention to know when you are complete. You may find it powerful to perform this exercise while taking a bath, the water acting as a spiritual medium for healing. You can also include burning white or gold candles, surrounding yourself with crystals, a Merkaba or Lemurian star, to aid in activation and accomplishing detachment easily. You can call on angels, devas, guides, and other spiritual entities to be with you and support you while you do this process. This exercise is meant to be done for yourself, by yourself, while cutting cords as connected to another person. Please do not attempt to do this exercise on behalf of someone else, because the results may be unpleasant. One last word of advice. You may desire to detach from a specific person, yet that person may refuse to cooperate. This is an extremely uncommon occurrence, and it may not happen to you. Here are some suggestions on how to deal with this problem. If you experience a person refusing to join you in the gold light bubble to do the work with you, it may help to ask a guide, master, or angel to come into the bubble with you to lend their support. Often, that helps to resolve the uncomfortable energy and reduces the reluctance of the other person. If that doesn't help, you can ask the other person's higher self to come into the bubble with you and ask for their higher self's assistance with the process. If you experience that person refusing to allow the cords to be cut, wanting to keep those cords intact, ask a guide, master, or angel to come into the bubble with you and the other person to lend their support. If that doesn't help, you can ask the other person's higher self to come into the bubble with you and ask for their higher self's assistance in the process of cord cutting. If none of these recommendations helps with the stalemate, let go of that person for the time being. Thank them for showing up and immediately release them with as much love as you can muster. You can attempt this exercise with that person at a later date. Often, the passage of time will resolve the difficulty. Cutting cords using gold light. Be in a comfortable place where you will be undisturbed for at least 15 minutes. Take a few deep breaths and relax. Close your eyes. Create an imagined, impermeable bubble of gold light surrounding you. Imagine that Creator Source is floating above you in gold light. Gold light was used by the Lemurians for all their sacred rituals and is the most powerful light in the universe for transformation. You may have your own favorite name for this higher power, such as God, Goddess, Jesus, Shiva, Buddha, Allah, or the divine. Whatever your chosen name is, focus on Creator Source right now. Ask Creator Source to send gold light blessings into your body, to the top of your head. Feel the gold light warmth and peaceful flow as it enters your body. Allow it to radiate throughout your head, into your body, arms, legs, and feet, then into the ground below you. Feel it, like a warm, golden shower washing over the outside of your body, cleansing all impurities and removing stress. Breathe again and feel the blessings you're receiving from Creator Source. You feel relaxed and receptive. When you're ready, think of a person in your life from whom you would like to detach. Enlarge and expand that gold light bubble around you to include that person. You might choose to start with a person who is easy. You can increase the degree of difficulty as you become proficient with this exercise. Bring that person into the expanded gold light bubble, which now surrounds both of you. Imagine that Creator Source is floating in gold light above that person. Ask Creator Source to send gold light blessings into that person's body to the top of his or her head. Feel and see the gold light warmth and peaceful flow as it enters the other person's body. Allow it to radiate throughout their head, into their body, arms, legs, and feet, then into the ground below them. Sense it, like a warm, golden shower washing over the outside of their body, cleansing all impurities and relaxing that person. Sense the blessings that person is receiving from Creator Source. Breathe. When you feel the time is right for both of you, while sensing relaxation in each of you, you will start the next part of the procedure. Imagine, see, feel, sense, and intuit the cords of attachment between you and the other person. The cords may appear as chains, rope, silken threads, branches of trees, roots of plants, or metallic bars. Notice where the cords attach between the other person and you. There may be a few cords, or dozens, hundreds, or even thousands of cords. This is a good time to make it up, as you remember that your imagination is part of your higher self's intelligence. Pay close attention and notice where each cord is connected between the other person and you. For example, in a sexual cording, there may be cords between genitals, between other parts of the body, like the mouth, eyes, ears, or any number of variations and combinations. Take your time to discern as many as you can. Make it up as needed. Now, imagine you have an instrument in your hand to appropriately cut those cords. If it is tree branches, you might want a chainsaw or a tree saw. For silken threads, a small knife or scissors might do the trick. For metal bars, you might want a metal cutter, a lightsaber, or some other heavy-duty instrument. Make it up if you want to do so. It will be perfect for you. In fact, the more fabulous your imagination, the better it works. Do not cut the gold light of unconditional love between your heart and the other person's heart. This is the only cord you'll need to keep. Next, imagine you have a container of gold light healing salve with you. Every time you cut a cord, apply some of the gold light salve at the severed connection point on each of your bodies, and notice it heal. For example, if you had a connection that you removed from the palm of your hand, apply the salve to your palm. If it was connected to the other person at their forehead, apply the salve to their forehead where you cut the connection. There may be numerous combinations. Pay attention to as many as you can. Make sure to apply the healing salve on both yourself and the other person at all the places where you cut the cords. And notice those places heal. If the cord or connection grows back, cut it again and reapply the gold light healing salve. Cords or connections immediately reattaching or regrowing themselves are not unusual. This is a process you're learning, with no right or wrong way to proceed. Relax. Breathe. Continue until all the cords are cut. Salve is applied to each of the wounded areas. Healing occurs, and you are feeling peaceful. Thank the other person for their willingness to participate. Release the person and watch that person disappear from the gold light bubble. Allow the gold light to dissolve. Thank Creator Source. Thank yourself. Congratulate yourself for the work you have done.